morning. Welcome today, and we're here live where we are. But if you're getting this as a recording, good for you too. Thank you for joining me today. We are continuing our journey through Proverbs, and yeah, this is definitely a good practice to have every single day. I do believe that as our daily devotions is to spend time in the Word, and we have chosen to do Proverbs. And Proverbs is definitely a good way to go. And if you want to have a little bit of refresher on the Proverbs, go ahead and read the baselines of wisdom found in the description below. And hope you enjoy. Um, Today we're going to be looking at Proverbs 11, 5, and 6. We're at day 52. Continuing on, righteous travelers consistently going every single day. Thank you for joining me. Here we go. Proverbs 11, 5 to 6 in the ESV. The righteousness of the blameless keeps his way straight, but the wicked falls by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright delivers them, but the treacherous are taken captive by their lust. Let's go ahead and do the highlights. I like to highlight the main subjects, and they're talking about the blameless, the contrast here versus the wicked, and the upright versus the treacherous. All right. The righteousness of the blameless keeps his way straight, but the wicked falls. The righteousness of the upright deliver falls. Sorry, that's supposed to be the purple. For the upright delivers them, and then the treacherous are taken captive by their own lust. Okay. Yeah, definitely a contrast between the two. The person who is blameless, the righteous person, the upright, and the person who is wicked and treacherous. These are comparisons. And if you know anything about Proverbs, is that there's always this comparative about the right living versus living your own selfish life, stuff like that. And I'm not saying that you're not living for yourself when you're living righteously. It's just that uh, it's just that you decide when you're wicked that you don't don't follow God's commands and you go selfishly along your way. You're deceitful and you have very whatever it is in your heart. It's not um uplifting to other, and ultimately it leads to destruction. And that's kind of like the trend that happens for people who are like that, selfishly going to it. And yeah, own sinful desires and schemes, and um someone who rejects God's and their commands. Those are like the wicked and the treacherous and stuff like that. And so, yeah, the blameless and the upright are basically those who do choose to follow God's commands and follow wisdom and everything. And one of the things about living life like that, especially verse 5, which we're talking about, it keeps his way straight. And one of the things about Proverbs is they always talk about, not always, but they talk about your journey, your path, your the direction in which you go. And so when you're living a righteous life, which makes you blameless, it doesn't mean that you're not do not have sin in you or you're perfect. It just means that you will follow a path that is correct. And when you do sin, you will ask for forgiveness and everything like that. You'll seek counsel when someone reproaches you for things that are that think calling you out and stuff like that. You wisely consider what they have to say, and you are teachable and able to kind of move in a way that allows yourself to change when sin is overcoming your life or you're making bad decisions and stuff like that. You're able to take counsel and be able to ask for forgiveness and move and change your ways. And that's what it means to keep your path straight and your way straight. And the way you move is is a direct reflection or consequence of who you're following. If you're following yourself and following your own commands and being selfish and stuff, yeah, they talk about it in Proverbs as crooked. But when they talk about journeying as a righteous person or a blameless person, the way is straight. Um, the path is clearer, and you're able to move forward. But the wicked, they fall by their own wickedness. It's like their own selfishness, their own desires, and their own sins. They just fall into that, and it's just the thing that trips them up. Okay, the righteousness of the upright delivers them. Let me go back and check this out. Delivers them versus righteousness, rescue and protection. Oh, deliver. Okay, God. Delivering means rescue. You are being delivered from whatever sin it is you're going through. And just like I said before, when you are in your sin, um, the righteous person will go ahead and receive instructions, receive counsel, especially on your own weaknesses and the things that you're sinning in. Um, you will be delivered from them if you're following the way, because part of that, I don't remember, that's specifically gospel and gospel language asking for forgiveness. But I'm going to go ahead and count that in here. Um, to be delivered it basically means to be delivered from your sin. Um, delivering from the hand that's kind of weighing on you. If Satan is allowed to kind of press you down and kind of do things to you, you can be delivered by the demons through Christ. And so, your specific personal sin, you could be delivered from that. I believe it just takes a lot of work your whole life. And it's really difficult. But those of you who are treacherous, the very thing that you're doing, that's your sin, actually, whatever the lust is, you could be trapped by that, taken captive, and and you definitely need to be delivered from that. And so, whatever the sin is, I'm using both parts of verse 6. So, delivering means that you actually have been taken captive by something, whatever it is, whether it's sin, selfishness, lust, pride, whatever it is, and stuff like that. And it is possible to fall into that and to be captive of that, and you cannot get out of it. Um, and if you are treacherous, meaning like your life is not following Christ, and your life is for yourself and selfishness, and uh, you do want to find the destruction of other people and stuff like that, then you can become a captive for the very thing that you're doing to other people, and have to be delivered from that. And it takes a lot of work to do that. Anyways, what was the thing that I was captive of? One of the things I was captive of was my mouth, and man, I couldn't stop. Not I could stop, and I understood in my mind and stuff like that, but it just came out because I just go back to the same idea, example that I used in the past, where my friends would give me some information, and then I would reveal information. Why would I reveal information to other people? If someone is in my confidence and they put me in their confidence, they are willing to share intimate details about their lives or things that are going on, and it's for me to keep that confidence and not share it with other people because it's private. Why should other people know? So that was one of the things that kept me captive, was my own selfishness, that I wanted to be the center of attention, that something about, I knew this information, so I'm going to reveal it to you and look how good I am. No, that's not, and I was captured at that. And I wanted to be the center of attention because I felt like, I guess in the past, that I've always been like second fiddle there. So by having information, it puts me forward. That's just me reflecting on my past adolescent, teenage, early adulthood life. It's a thing. So, anyways, but if you're following wisdom and following your baselines and everything like that, your ways will be straight. If you're following the wisdom and trying to live a righteous life, and this is specifically for the delivering thing, receiving wise counsel and being able to be teachable, then yeah, you'll be delivered and you'll be okay with that. So, anyways, I personally say you should always go back to the baselines and use that as a guide to help you follow and do the things that are right. Anyways, thank you for joining. That's all I have for today. Um, Keep on living a blameless life, you righteous believer. Righteousness of you, because you are blameless. Your paths will be straight. Thank you. Continuing on our journey. You have a good day. I'll see you guys next time.